Hi there, welcome back to Swordhaven, dear friends and deep thinkers. Yeah, we're here exploring the rest of the Grainhold area before we go back to make some quests.
Yes, child.
We've been seeing a lot in here. Also some little dinosaurs in the swamp. It was really cool. You should play it for yourself. Now here, there's a lot of bear traps and you can really disarm them.
What do you want?
And then you usually have something...
What is it?
Something to pick up. Oh, there's some Smakovka. That's not bad, but the main thing here is the empty bottle. It's not helpful to have empty bottles. It's kind of weird, I know, but
Speak into my
empty
good ear.
bottles are the thing, because with empty bottles you can make a lot of potions, and making potions is pretty great. So that's about it. We're looking around here. That's where we met some of the dagger fangs. Oh my goodness, there's a spitting viper. I have never seen that. That seems dangerous. Hard to hit. Like, this guy has like over 120 skill points for his sword. And it's only 76% to hit, which is... it's crazy. So it's a strong viper. Gotta say, what do we have here? Fangs. Just fangs.
Yes, child.
We're here with Nicodemus and Ares the Troubadour, who is a very early access personality who has no picture as of yet. He's a bard, but he's super good at bladed weapons. And he started with something for dagger, but I think we're going to make him a sword guy because he's just so good at that. And he has reasonable values. So, yeah, you see that I increased that. And he now has available points. And we gave him a sword, so let's see if we can give him some sword picks. Because we are already using a dagger, and in case we do that, a ranged weapon. But ranged weapons are super expensive because like every arrow is around 10 dinars, right? And you can also rest one night with provisions for 10 dinars. So it's kind of, it's a bit scarring. I wouldn't recommend it. But it's definitely a strong weapon, but it's just super expensive. So we're going bladed weapons. Precise poke, 15% chance to hit. Ignores the target's damage threshold. Yeah, that seems good, but at the current level with the bladed weapons, he will hit at almost everything. That is like making others attack you. That's not so useful for our group. These we cannot unlock yet because we don't have one of these. So let's go for the precise poke. I like that. Here we go. I hope we can somewhere respec one day. Yeah, here we go. This is for dagger. Out for blood. Yeah, that's causing them to bleed. I think it's not bad, but it's also, we don't really need it. Oh, what's this? Look at that. There's something to open.
What is it?
Wow, 4 experience from that. It's a marbles, Smakovka, and mothbait. Yeah, should be bit overweight here. Oh, there's also a torch. Ah, come on now. Is everybody overweight again? Nicodemus. Oh, Nicodemus has a lot to carry a lot still. Good.
Aye.
Yeah, that's a bit the inventory. Managing the inventory is a bit of a challenge. Because you cannot really sell things well. It's also unclear what you need, what you don't need, or where you can keep things. It's I will just have to figure it out a bit.
Yes, child.
Oh, there's a big bag here. Ooh, give me that big bag. Yeah, there's so much to find too. Bandages and healing souls are completely antidotal power. They are super good, all of them.
I'm listening.
Dagger Fang Broodmother. Oh, that's the dead Dagger Fang Broodmother, right? Why is there a dead Dagger Fang Broodmother here? Did I just forget it?
What is it?
I mean, that could be.
Speak into my good ear. There's
more paths, but let's check the fields first. Fields. Oh my goodness, there's a hat. Yeah, that hat will probably be very fancy. Bluff +5. Yeah, you see it.
Aye.
If you cannot wear a headdress, you have a disadvantage for especially social skills. Also things like knockdown. So if you don't wear a hat, that's especially good for archers. So people that don't stand in the front line and that don't really talk either. So really a hefty price to pay. At least as a leader. Oh look, there's a chest. What is in that chest? Hope we still have enough lockpicks. They're all locked. Hey, nice, nice mortar and pestle, alembic, and firecrackers. I think we should sell a lot one day because
yes, child.
It's just so difficult to carry a lot here. Even though everything doesn't weigh too much, somehow you don't want to throw away the X amount of flowers, but all in all, they also make for pretty sizable weight. I have a lot of things. Let's see what's around here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, there's something here. A worn knife. And a skull. What the heck? We overweight from a worn knife now? Yeah. Awful quality.
I'm listening.
What's more to see here? There's an area here. There in the swamp. But there's still an island here, and there's a whole lot of area in Grainhold themselves, itself, and like to the west of it and along the river. We're currently here. We could go up here and then fast travel from the big road back, or travel to the stranger's camp back, then explore this island, cover this area, and go here, and then go back to Grainhold. I think that's the plan. So let's just see if we can go up here, because There has been a lot here. Here we come, right? Let's see what we will further find here. Our carry weight is over, then we will have to do something else, but as long as we can, we'll stay out here carrying stuff, because we need some provisions for more adventure. Some stuff here. Oh, look at that. There's a straw shield, copper darts, things like that. Yeah, I really like the straw shield. Should pick that all up. And we'll distribute copper darts. At least they're good to sell. That will go over to Nicodemus. Because I think he can hit while wearing a straw shield. And the straw shield will also be good. Because it doesn't really influence his dodge chance too much. He should be able to block there a bit. Parry chance goes down. Oh, well.
What is it?
It will give him a bit of protection anyways. Let's see what's here. There's a bit of unexplored area. There could be something exciting, something valuable here. Or absolutely nothing, that's also possible. Yeah, then we should go over... Wait, we should go over into the other direction. Into the Forest of Yore. Oh, the Scarecrow. Stick. The big bag. Now this is just so a little bit of desolate, I'd say. The question is also, can we like maybe go to this area? Are we just blocked from this? Hey, dragon leaf.
Speak into my good ear.
Hey, dragon leaf. Wait. Give that over to him.
Hi. Need this area to be covered too, and there's some inaccessible areas, I think. What I want to know is this area inaccessible. These plants really look nice. I mean, of course they're not moving and stuff, but the shadows, that's pretty nifty. The bubbles and their randomness are really cool. We don't find any more crocodiles. They could be hiding here in the deadly swamps. Moss. Oh, we haven't been on this island. High chance for an encounter, I guess. Maybe this is the one peaceful island. For real, for real. Getting the wet feet. Go, 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 go! It's beautiful, even if it isn't yet moving. It's still quite beautiful. Like, you want to pluck up these flowers. They just look so real. So where to go next? We cannot go to this white area here, to the northwest, or to this in the middle. So we should go back to Grainhold. And then explore the rest of Grainhold. And then if we have weight problems there, we will definitely be able to sell. I would also love to have is a camera that follows them automatically. I mean, maybe it exists, maybe I just don't know. Let's see.
Yes, child.
Guys, can you stay together, maybe?
What is it?
Okay, we've been coming in here then. Just lost in our own movement. Going in. Oh, there's Ermont. Maybe we can talk to him. Yeah, I'm staying out of trouble. But Ermont, are you staying out of trouble? There's more to look at here. Really that much, I guess. There's something here. I think we haven't spoken to this woman. Hello, who are you? Though... And you as well. Yeah, let's...
Huh?
I still want
Hi.
to be a leader here. The one strolls busily around the village. What ails you, good woman? Yeah, that's because of our personality. It's my husband, the local ferryman. It's somehow entered into his thick skull that the town owes him a lot of coin. Now he's outright refusing to ferry anyone or anything across the Tomja until he gets paid. I'm worried the townsfolk will start going to our competitors. Oh heavens, to the dragon, the bailiff will send his men around to knock some sense into him. She shakes her head morosely. What will we do then? Who owes him money exactly? I don't know, and I don't rightly care. She stares past yet nothing. I'm always telling him to act a bit more cordial with our neighbors. Everything we've got depends on their goodwill, after all. Can you tell me about him? Vostos is a real piece of work, I'll tell you that much. He always was a bench whistler, that one, but he at least brought in some coin to feed our family. Now his pride's put us one step away from beggary. It seems we have a problem. Yeah. But not on my watch. I'll change his mind whatever it takes. Thank you. What do you know about the murder, by the way? My heart breaks when I think on the little guy's end. The monster who killed him is truly a servant of the Dark Three. Can you tell me a name? No harm in that. Name's Aija. Pleasure, Aija. I leave you to your work. Do return, good sir. You're a pleasure to talk to. Ah, yes. Well, let's find out a little bit more about maybe this ferryman. And then...
Nice.
Do they have in here a chest, an empty bottle, a worn knife? We don't want to steal. Not in this run. We just exist, right? Yeah, that's also a good point there. Alignment so far doesn't really exist in the game. It's just people doing things, solving problems. Maybe we have to bring him some Shmakovka.
Speak into my good
We'll
ear.
take that as payment, thank you. So there's a ferry here. Wait, that's the other direction. Here, down to the ferry we go. Hey, ferryman! Or ferrymonger. That's a piece of work here.
Forget about it.
There was something here. There's a chest. A chest. Everything is full of chests.
I'm listening.
Nice and smooth.
There's also a big bag. And there's the ferry. Oh, yeah, there's some fish. Nice. We can cook that fish, I think. Even get the salt to cook it with
Speak into my good ear.
on board. There. His wife said he's a bench whistler, and he's indeed sitting on a bench and maybe whistling. Soap. And a cloak to boot. Got a woolen cloak. We can have it around the neck. Not sure about this thing, but you might have to calculate after a while. Let's first look around everything, and then we go to Mr. Bench Whistler and his raft. There's the raft.
I'm listening.
Aha, the ferryman. This stubby fellow is sat slumped, pondering the greasy paunch resting between his legs, as if it had disappointed him somehow. From his proximity to the ferry boat, it seems reasonable he's the ferryman. Take a closer look at him. Everything about the man conveys sloth, from the dull expression on his jolly unshaven face to his once fine garments, now littered with patches. But even beyond his lumpish existence, he seems to be unhappy about something. I mean, he probably has a problem that led to him being that way, right? Nobody is born a sloth or existing a sloth. He probably has something deep within him that he needs to solve to get rid of the sloth. It's either some kind of disease, or some kind of problem he cannot solve or share, or something like that. Hello. The man blinks once, slowly, having just noticed your presence. Huh? I take it you're the ferryman? Aye, many a time have I plied the river Tumsha. Scratches his belly. Name's Wostus. Wostus the ferryman. Immanuel Khan, traveller. As I might have guessed from your interest in the ferry, how much is passage to Swordhaven? Could be a handful of precious gems, or it could cost a pebble. Makes no matter to you, cause this boat ain't going nowhere. Are you needed for repairs? There's nothing wrong with my boat, nor with me, that 300 gold coins won't fix. That's what the Fextraded Violet owes me, and until I am paid, I'm not shifting from this spot right here. Except to sleep, of course, and for the occasional snack, and I like to poke my nose in at the tavern from time to time, keep up on the local news, but otherwise right here. This is ridiculous. How about I go and pay one of your competitors for the crossing? Okay, I could lower the debt, so it would be 250 dinars instead of 300. What do you say to that? Yeah, moving on. How did the Videlot owe you such a hefty sum? After the last rainy season, Grainhold suffered a massive flood. People were forced out of their homes, food spoiled, children lost. It was a disaster. The village needed help, and fast. So who did Videlot Valdis come crawl into? Old, reliable Vastus, naturally. Failed to see a problem in that, young man. Well, Valdis managed to make it one. What did he... Yeah, we'll let him say his piece. I sailed down the river and back 5 times a day, 7 days a week, like some dragon-darned fish, fetching supplies for construction, labor to help, food and medicine. And who do you think paid for it all? Me, by Omra's fat tits. As if my house wasn't flooded. What does Grainhold's Wadelot have to do with this? Isn't it the headman's job to manage the village? In a just world, aye, but our headman died a little over a year ago. We're supposed to elect someone new. But Valdis keeps pushing it off. No thought to how that affects an honest working fellow like myself, of course. No thought at all. I mean, he's right in that. Right? Yeah, what should don't deign to answer him even mean? I'm not sure. Will that upset him? Don't deign. Don't even know that word. Does it mean, like, don't feign to answer him? Don't dare to answer him? Don't deign. Yeah, we'll wait what he has to say. Wostus gazes at you stupidly. To be fair, that's the way he's been looking at you all along. There must be some way to convince you. You could always get the Honourable Wadelot to pay his debt. Or maybe our miller, Jernor, would like to chip in. It's my biggest customer, after all. Very well, I talk to them. Doesn't fash me one way or the other. I'm not moving until that account is settled in full. The temple is somewhere over yonder. You can see its towers, right? As for Jernor, he lives west down the river. Got it. I'll talk to you later. Right. If you catch me napping, don't wake me. So he is a bit of a sloth, but he's also rightly
Nice.
stressed about the matter, right? That's both the case. So Yeah, it is all how it always
Forget
is.
about it.
Things are not going well in the village, and he's gone on a strike because they have no headsman, and that's something that he doesn't like. And that's definitely something, right? I mean, go to that Vitalot and talk to him. Because it seems like if he is a sloth, then the Vitalot is definitely a sloth as well for putting it off all the time.
Fine, I'll do it.
There's Father Valdis here. Here we go. Let's talk to him. Father Valdis makes a steeple of his fingers and inclines his head. Yes, I mean, Valdis is also the guy who didn't want to do anything for us, right? So he's just the same, right? He's just a problem as well. I understand you've had a falling out with Ferryman Wustus. That good old for nothing! Excuse me, Wustus, you say? Yes, the ferryman was most helpful during Grainholt's time of need. Yeah. So I've told him more than once I intend to enact a special levy on the good townsfolk after the next harvest. Then he will get everything he's owed. May the dragon cast be down if he doesn't. Isn't it the headman's business to negotiate these kinds of disputes? Where is he? Enjoying the blessings of the faithful in the hills of Shammai, if he was judged worthy to leave the great cycle, dragon be praised. Grainholt's devoted headman passed on some time ago. I'm the village's interim leader until a vote can be held for its successor. Oh, okay, and he enjoys that, probably. When do you expect this vote to take place? Well, I haven't set an exact date just yet. The business of governing a bustling port like Grainholt hardly leaves me time to think. Valdis's soft palms and carefully coiffed hair, as well as the 2 rows of silver buttons tuned to his robes of office, speak more of a life of ease than service to his flock. Yeah. Something about this priest doesn't smell quite right. Rainy season would be the best time for election, when things have slowed down a titch. Be reasonable, father, please. Can't you speak some sense to the ferryman, or better yet, why not pay him what he thinks he owes? I want to help, truly. Perhaps there's something the miller can do. His livelihood depends upon getting his grain to Swordhaven. I don't doubt that, but we're not talking about the miller right now. You are right, but I don't have 300 gold. Yeah, you have all kinds of silver hanging around you. Half is all I can raise right now. Will you speak to the ferryman for me? Promise him I'll gather the 150 gold as soon as I'm able. He'll receive the balance after the harvest, as promised. Father Valdis hands you a purse swollen with coin. It may not be as full as you'd prefer, but it's better than nothing. What do you know about Fimon's murder? Maybe he murdered Fimon and took his money, right? I know that it's nothing short of a tragedy. I've kept his name in my prayers every single day since the incident. Let's hope the dragon will be merciful and release his soul from its suffering and the cycle of rebirth. Okay, I got some truly... I'm truly sorry. I'm too busy praying to the dragon for our improved well-being in this mortal realm. If what you have to say is important or relevant to my duties, pray continue. Otherwise, I'm afraid it will have to wait. Okay, so
See what's out there.
the ferryman is a sloth because... the wider lot is a sloth. We can go to the miller, maybe get the rest of this. I mean, the Vitalot had the money, right? Without a doubt he had the money. He had a lot of money, otherwise he wouldn't have led that life of luxury. Maybe the miller will chip in too. Everyone chips in. This is manageable. Hey there, Mr. Millerman. I have bad news for you. The miller greets you with a somewhat friendly salute. Hey there! Need to cross a Tumja, but the ferryman refuses to take me. He says the town owes him 300 gold. You're here to hit me up for money, you can forget it. The miller crosses his arms tight. Don't you rely on Vastas to ferry your grain to Swordhaven? The miller cracks his knuckles and smirks. It's too bad he wouldn't take you across. But he and I have a business relationship. I'm not worried. Are you popular with your buyers in Swordhaven? Because competition in the city is cutthroat. A vendor who starts missing shipments will be quickly replaced. The miller passes a couple minutes in deep thought before he replies. By Fex's horny crown, you actually have a point there. My buyers already saw at me for never mind that. Half of what's owed is the best I can do. If you don't like it, you can walk. No, that's all right. I'll take the gold. The miller sighs and momentarily steps away, returning a couple of minutes later with a hefty pouch of gold. That you, of course, accept. I'll be on my way now. Please don't let me stop you.
Speak into my good ear.
Okay, let's go back to the ferryman. Maybe this way. Maybe we can explore a bit. Or maybe we can't. We have to go this way. Let's try go this way. Can we go even this way? Yeah, I think we can. There's some darkness on the map. We cannot have this. Are all three of us coming? Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. And then the ferryman's wife will also be happy. Because of course, as it's her right, she has been complaining to him that he has no money. But of course, if he works all that and the city doesn't pay him, where should he get the money? Where indeed? Yeah, he's been reliable, it's true. He's worked for them. And yeah, this bustling port of activity here, Greynold. Oh, goodness me. I mean, it's just the same all over, everywhere. If anything is there out of the ordinary, people struggle to fix it. If it's not some real catastrophe, getting people out of habits, and it's probably mostly
Yes, child.
a problem. Hello. Oh, what do you know about Firman's murder? Shame it happened, but you know, such is life on the frontier. About that debt, was the scratches his belly. What bluffing? Here's your money. 250 dinars, as we agreed. Sight of so much gold, the dullard's eyes light up like a pair of bull's-eye lanterns. Thank you kindly. We sail at your convenience, master, and no charge for future trips either. From now on, you can come and go as you please. As for the rest of the villagers, I guess I'll be helping them too. I want to ask you a couple questions. No, I'm not too good at this question answering thing. Then I'll talk to you later. I'll be right here.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Okay, he's just a ferryman. That's fine with me too. Maybe we can talk to his wife now. Let's see, what wasn't it her here? Yeah. Can we chip in another 50 so she can be happy too? Shemya's favor be upon you for getting that sluggard Vastus working again. You weren't too pleased with this little hiatus? Shemya's blessings know that imbecile was this close to getting thrashed by the villagers or the bailiff's men. Even worse, he could have lost all his business to the competing ferrymen. Okay. Who are you? Ija, but I could have sworn I said that already. Oh yeah, tell me about this place. You should have seen Grainhole before the flood. I mean, we rebuilt as best we could, but it's just not the same. What's new now? What's new? Oh, just remembered our herbalist, a nice upright woman, seems to be really down lately. What's bothering her? Well, I'm not sure I should mention. It's her business after all. But I bet she'd appreciate your help if you offered. Okay, maybe I will. Oh, we got a nice pointer here about the herbalist. Well, thank you for watching. Happy gaming to you. We'll see each other in the next episode. Have a great time until then. And happy gaming.